It all began with a mysterious voicemail. Inspector Rachel Connors had just returned from a forced leave after a failed hostage situation. She was on the verge of quitting when she received a message from an unknown number. "They're watching. Trust no one. Room 413. Midnight. Bring the files." But there were no files. The number was untraceable. Room 413. Only one hotel in the city had that room, the Windmere, an old, mostly abandoned luxury hotel, rumored to be under covert surveillance by a private corporation. Rachel's instincts screamed trap, but something in the voice, desperation, or perhaps familiarity, kept her curious. That night, she went to the Windmere and hid in a shadowy corridor across from room 413. At exactly midnight, the door creaked open. A woman emerged, bleeding. Before Rachel could move, the woman collapsed, dead. Clutched in her hand, a flash drive. Rachel didn't call it in, not yet. She needed to know what was on the drive. At home, she plugged it into a burner laptop. Only one folder, Project Echo. Inside, hundreds of hours of surveillance footage. Hidden cameras recording judges, politicians, CEOs, all caught in compromising, often criminal moments. It was blackmail. And the final video? Rachel herself. She froze. It showed the same hostage incident, doctored footage, making it look like she had shot an innocent man. In reality, he had a gun. She'd been cleared of wrongdoing, but this video could destroy her. Someone had set her up. They were collecting leverage on the powerful, the influential. Now they had her too. Rachel started investigating. The flash drive's metadata led to a shell company, Echo Core, a defunct tech think tank. But in hidden forums and encrypted chatter, Rachel uncovered the truth. Echo Core had never shut down. It had evolved. Now it operated under a new name, The Signal, a covert network dedicated to control through surveillance, media manipulation, and fear. They weren't criminals. They were an invisible regime. And the dead woman? Lena Cruz, a missing investigative journalist. Her last unfinished article, The Signal, the network you can't escape. Rachel had no choice. She had to finish what Lena started. Rachel went off the grid. She used old contacts, secret networks, and underground tools. Eventually, she traced one of the Signal's data servers beneath a shipping company near the city's edge. She broke in. Security was tight, but she reached the core room. There, she uploaded all of Lena's files and the contents of the flash drive to a secure, automated server connected to several global news agencies. Then, she planted a bomb. The explosion was controlled, calculated, just enough to shut the server down, erase the local data, and send a clear message. You are no longer invisible. Rachel left the city. She knew she was being hunted now. Every camera, every drone, every digital trail, they could be watching her. But the story was already out. Whistleblowers came forward. Investigations launched. Some systems began to crumble. Faces were exposed. It wasn't the end of the Signal, but it was their first wound. Weeks later, Rachel received a message on a secure phone. Others are waking up. You've been believed. Welcome to the resistance. At the end, only coordinates, somewhere off-grid in the mountains. Rachel packed light, loaded her gun, and started driving. In her rearview mirror, the city lights blinked like a wall of red eyes. She didn't look back. The end.